Hey there, just wanted to take a few moments to address a common question that we're asked, which is why there's a monthly fee attached to your website and how much that fee really should be. So I want to talk a little bit about, without going over anybody's head, without talking too much geek speak, but I wanted to talk about exactly what monthly fees are paid for when you have a website. Now, a common phrase that we hear a lot is hosting. And in some cases, you'll pay hosting fees. So if you're with a company that just hosts your website, that's what you're paying. You're paying a hosting fee. And what that is, a hosting fee is like rent for the internet. So when you build a website, you have to have that website on a computer. It has to be stored on a computer that has a folder with all your website built in it, all the files of your website. And there's a domain name, www.yourname, pointed to that folder. Now that computer has to be on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's got to be stored in a facility that that isn't going to go down on you. So that's typically what you're paying for. You're paying for your website to be stored on that computer and available for anybody to see at all times. Now that's typically, again, what's known as a hosting fee. Now for some organizations, you pay a combination fee. You pay a hosting fee, maybe you pay software licensing fees, maybe you pay for special software that you're using on your website. With our program, you're actually paying for our platform services, and we actually give you the hosting for free. The hosting isn't part of the fee. It's just complimentary for being a subscriber to our software or platform. That's really important to know. Now, what you get with our hosting and services and platform is that you get unlimited pages for your website, you get unlimited technical support, you get unlimited website traffic to your website. There are some companies that limit the amount of traffic that can hit your website, how many people can visit it, or they'll throttle you and charge you more. We don't do that. That's unlimited. We give you unlimited access to our software, and in most cases, except for our smallest plan, you have access to everything our platform has to offer. So you have access to make updates when you need to, store pictures and graphics and media. You can publish anything you want. You can take online registrations. You can do online donations or an online store. You can send mass emails. I mean, there's so much that you can do. It's kind of included in the fee for services, a monthly fee. And based on what package you choose, some of our packages actually pay for us to do the management of your website for you once it's finished. So that's what your monthly fees go towards. There's a lot that's packed in there. At our lowest rates, you're paying less than $50. At our highest rates, you're paying $100 and over for, but it includes the management of your website. One of the things that I tell folks, we have a VIP program that runs about $500, and people say, well, $500 a month, sounds like a whole lot of money for marketing your website, managing your website, maintaining it, allowing you to also have access to make changes on your side, working with a consultant back and forth. Sounds like a whole lot until you take and break that down and say, well, then just hire a minimum wage employee to manage the site for you, and they can do all of that stuff. Well, the problem is you don't have any expertise now. You have one person instead of an entire team working for you. And then here's the real kicker. It's going to cost you almost 3 times the cost to hire a minimum wage person to manage your web presence full time than it would to have our team do it. So that's at the highest level. Now, not everybody's a VIP customer, not everyone's at that top level. Some just say, listen, I just need a website, I just need to be able to get in there and make changes. In that case, you're paying less than $50 a month for the entire system to be able to do that, and the support, and to have a team waiting for you in case you need anything that you can purchase a la carte services from. So your monthly fees are super important, and it is super important. We do get the question a lot. We have some folks who come from hosting companies that just do the hosting. They don't build the website, they don't give you any systems to manage it, or maybe they give you like something, something basic like WordPress to manage your site, and they might be charging people $10 a month or $5 a month and $15 a month, but then their website's going down constantly, or they can't get the support that they need, or the people with the hosting company obviously won't answer any design questions. They're certainly not going to do any work for them without charging them more money. So those low fees really come with a consequence. The low fee is really meant for people who know what they're doing, people who build websites for a living that might want to resell that hosting or host their client on there but then charge them more money. That's really what those basement plans are intended for. They're not intended for you, the consumer, to really utilize with any predictability. So I do recommend, certainly going with a company that's going to support you. It's going to give you all the technology that you need, the reliability you need, the support and help and customer service that you need. That costs money. It doesn't cost $4 a month. It costs money. And I'd recommend really taking a look at what you buy, what you subscribe to before you do. That being said, we pack so much value into our services, everything from down to $14, $15 a month, all the way up to $500 a month, depending on what level of participation you want us to have with your organization, what things you want us to do, and of course, what kind of budget you're working with. So don't be afraid to pay a little more than $4 a month for your web presence. After all, your web presence these days is the front door to your organization. It's the way that you're, in this world, that you have a worldwide brand. It's the way that folks that are on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, people that are coming from Google and Bing and Yahoo, this is how they're finding you. It's home base for your web presence. And so no other Facebook page or anything like that can be a substitute for it. Those are all outposts for your main headquarters, and that's your website. Don't be cheap about it. Pay what you need to get the right level of service, and you'll be happy you did. After all, you don't go to McDonald's for a great piece of steak. Have a great day. Bye-bye.